Okay, now that I'm looking at this, I don't really know if it was my best idea. Do I look silly? Merry Christmas. Besties, today's video is sponsored by Pretty Litter. Thank you so much, Pretty Litter, for sponsoring today's video. Here's Beaters. If you guys don't know him, this is Beepster, my cat, love of my life, everything to me. Nice to meet you guys. That's what he's thinking. If you can't tell, I know it's crazy concept, but Beepster is in fact a cat. So he does in fact use litter, okay? What litter does Beaters use? Pretty Litter. Yes, that's right, the sponsor of today's video. Now, I have a couple reasons why I use Pretty Litter. First of all, I'm a very anxious person, okay? I think we all know this. So health is my #1 thing with everyone around me, and my cat's health is my #1 priority, okay? So Pretty Litter has a little health scale, and it gives you different colors and tells you how your cat is doing, so that is probably my favorite part. Another reason why I use Pretty Litter is its convenience, okay? It delivers literally right to my doorstep, and there's nothing more annoying than carrying litter around a grocery store, around a pet store. It is literally so annoying because they're so heavy and it is so hard to carry. Not Pretty Litter, okay? So it is just very convenient for me. And the odor smell, okay? Something about pets is sometimes they smell, okay? But Pretty Litter, it smells nice. It keeps my home smelling fresh. So besties of mine, if you guys want to join me and we can share litter, well, we can't share litter. We can use the same type of litter. Click the link in my description. It is prettylitter.com/LarryReads and use the code LarryReads to get 20% off your first order and you get a free cat toy. So come on now, your cat would thank me. Thank you so much, Pretty Litter, for sponsoring today's video. Okay. Maybe if I just don't look at myself, it'll be fine. It's so hot in here. La 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 la. Hello, my shiny bays. Hello, my besties. You may be wondering, Larry, what are you wearing? To that I say, nothing. I wear this all the time. You know, I feel like if you're new here, you're probably a little confused, but let me be the one to explain. I'm going to be giving you some holiday recs today. I'm going to be telling you some holiday books that are actually good, and then some Christmas books that I have on my TBR for December. And we're getting ahead of the game, okay? I know that it's not Thanksgiving yet, but you listen to me and you listen carefully, okay? Christmas is better. Thanksgiving for what? What are we thankful for? Fucking nothing. Okay, guys, I don't know. Okay, hold on. You know, I thought this was a good idea, and this is why you guys should stop letting me have ideas. Let me try to take this. Hold on. So how are you guys? How have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. We need to catch up. Hold on. She can breathe. Okay. I still have a holiday cheery shirt, sweatshirt that you guys got me that will be in an upcoming unboxing. Okay, let me chat you up. Hold on. Let me catch you up. I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. It's been, what, 2 weeks? Okay, I was in like the biggest idea slump. You know what I mean? And one thing I don't like to do is force myself to post or do anything that I'm like not passionate about, because the whole point of this channel is us loving what we're doing, loving each other, loving reading, and loving the vibes, you know? So then I didn't do anything for the past 2 weeks. I just watched Game of Thrones. So that's my explanation on that. But I have so much fun stuff coming up that I'm so excited about. Like, I am filming currently, I don't know if you could see, hold on. Can you see that? Right there, the book that's right there. Can you see that? Yes or no? Okay, you gotta answer me. Come on, don't be rude. It says Throne of Glass. I am reading the Throne of Glass series, and I am going to give you a non-spoiler version first, and then I'm gonna give you a full spoiler version of that vlog as well. So I'm working on that. I'm working on an unboxing. That's gonna be my final unboxing of the year, which I'm very excited about. And then I'm working on like end of the year videos where I tell you some favorites, you know, favorites of the year, every book I read this year, all that shenanigans. So I have a lot of stuff coming up that I'm excited about, but that's why I haven't posted in like 2 weeks, because I never... What's that noise? Okay, what was I saying? Oh, I never want you to think I don't want to be here and like filming shit that I don't want to film. You know what I mean? Like, who has fun doing that? Absolutely fucking no one. So I'm back. We're so back. Okay. I will say I have some holiday books here. Some that I would recommend you read during this holiday season because they're actually good. Let me tell you my little qualm, my little problemo, my little thing with holiday books. Some of them are not good. Most of them are not good, if I'm being honest. Most of them are either novellas, which I'm not a fan of. Like, I'm not a fan of a 100-page book. It has to be at least 200 pages for me to be like, yay, I feel complete. You know what I mean? So most of them are just novellas, which I'm not a fan of. And then most of them are like books, but then they're super cringy, which I don't enjoy either. And I have tried, okay, I have some holiday videos on this channel that I did last year where I read holiday books for 24 hours, where I try to like find some holiday reads, and it really is hard for holiday reads to hit me. So these books that I'm gonna give you are books that I actually, with my whole chest, will tell you to read, whether they're during the holidays or not. That's how good these books are, okay? I vouch for them with my whole soul. And then I have some other ones here that I want to read this holiday season because I feel like they're going to be very good, and I will be reading them in December. Fa la la la. Yes. I also can't find some of my holiday books. If you guys know anything about me, you know my bookshelves are a mess. I can't find a lot of them, and that's a little upsetting for me. So some of these are gonna be, I'm just gonna put a picture here because I can't find the book.
Why waste time? Say lot word when few word do trick.
Where's our Alani? There it is. Cheers. Oh guys, I feel alive. I was supposed to go to the dentist today. Guess who didn't? Me. I rescheduled it for next week. I hate the dentist. I already did my new therapy this week. Like, you guys are asking for so much. I already have a doctor's appointment next week. Come on. I mean, I already have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Oh, fuck. And the weather outside is frightful. So the first book I'm going to recommend to you, I think, was the first book that really did it for me with holiday reads, okay? It is The Plight Before Christmas by Kate Stewart. If you know Kate Stewart, she wrote the Raven Hood trilogy, which I'm obsessed with. So of course I had to read her Christmas romance. This came out like, I want to say like 3 years ago was when I read this, and it really set the bar high for holiday reads, okay? Because this was a Christmas rom-com, second chance romance, a little bit of enemies kind of vibe, and it also had like very deep, meaningful things in it. It wasn't just a fun book, which I think is what really made it for me. If you have not read Plight Before Christmas, guys, let me explain. It follows Whitney and Eli, and it is dual POV, and essentially I want to say decades ago, like 20 years ago. Why did I say 2 decades? That's weird. 20 years ago, Eli broke Whitney's heart, okay? They were like sweethearts. They were obsessed with each other. They were gonna get married, and then he broke her heart out of nowhere, okay? Now it is 20 years later, and she is going to a cabin with her family to spend Christmas time, okay? She's gonna spend a week there where they do like Christmas activities, where they go sledding. Is sledding a thing? Is that a thing? Sledding? I think it is. Build gingerbread houses, like do all the Christmas activities, okay? And she's very excited because her life is currently going to absolute shit. She just got fired. She just got broken up with. She's not having a good time, okay? And then what happens? Her brother brings his new business friend, his new work friend, to said dinner. And dinner to said cabin. And who is it? It's Eli. Yeah, that's right. The guy who broke Whitney's heart 20 years ago. So we have like a very secluded kind of situation. Like, they have to be forced to be in this environment together. We have the whole family involved as well. And then obviously there's the reasons behind why, you know, everything happened between them that you see later on. There are some trigger warnings for this book, so you may want to search that up just in case. It's definitely not like a very fluffy holiday read, but it has that. Like, it is fluffy and sweet and cute and spicy, and it has all of that, but then it also has the deep, meaningful shit that I enjoy. So that's what really did it for me, honestly. I almost rated this book 5 stars, and that's fucking crazy because, okay, I used to rate books 5 stars left and right. I was like Oprah. I was like, 5 stars for you, 5 stars for you, 5 stars for you. And now I feel like I'm very picky with my 5 stars. I'm like, only if it's my favorite book ever will I rate it 5 stars. This one was a close one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I had rated it like 4.75 or something. So if that doesn't tell you how good it is, then, well, then you just don't fucking trust me. Then why are you here? That was aggressive. The next one is by one of my absolute favorite authors. It is The Holly Dates by Brittany Cherry. Brittany Cherry just does it for me. I talk about her very often on this channel because of how much I love her, and I will continue to do so, okay? And this is probably one of my favorite books by her. Again, very strange because I'm not a big Christmas book gal, but this book fucking did it. So The Holly Dates follows Kai and Holly, and it is dual POV, and they both live in this small town. He's the grumpy restaurant owner, and he like works at the bar in said restaurant. He is pouring drinks left and right, and Holly is the girly who decides she's gonna go to that restaurant every single night and sit at the bar with a different date because she wants to have a boyfriend by Christmas. She got left at the altar a while ago by her fiance on Christmas Eve, so she does not have good luck with dating. She does not have good luck with the holidays, and she decides that no more. That is not fucking happening, okay? She's going to find herself a boyfriend. And of course, Kai is the one at the bar, at the restaurant, every single night watching her bring these new guys in and just strike out. And then he decides, you know what, I'm gonna fucking help you because I just want you out of here. I want you out of my life and I want you out of my restaurant and I'm gonna help you find a boyfriend. So it is like a little bit of like him teaching her how to date, but then also a little bit of fake dating, and then also a little bit of grumpy sunshine. It has everything and more, all the fun tropes. And it is also just like The Play Before Christmas, a holiday read, but that has more meaningful, deep vibes to it, which I really enjoyed. I love Rainy Cherry. I will die on this hill. I really will. And The Holidays was one of my fucking favorites. I even had to buy the paperback. I read it on Kindle like 2 years ago. And I was like, nah, must get the paperback. I need the trophy. Even though that's very much just on brand for me. I always get the paperback. But you know. I love this book. Y'all, if you're gonna read any from this list, I have 3 specifically that are my favorites. No, 4. No, okay. You know what? All these Christmas books are good. I have good taste. Next up, we've got another very fun small town one. This one I think has more fun, happy vibes than the other 2 I just showed you. The Holidays does have fun, happy vibes, but like I said, it still has that deep, meaningful thing to it. This one is definitely just more good energy all around, okay? We've got How the Grump Saved Christmas by Claire Kingsley. I think this is the only Christmas romance she ever wrote, and you know what? Let me tell you, Claire Kingsley, you need to write more Christmas romances because this was it. This is a small town Christmas romance, and it follows Isabel and Elias. It follows Stoneheart and Isabel, and it is dual POV. And basically they are exes, okay? They used to live in the same small town. She still lives there, he does not. And they ended on very bad terms, okay? But now grumpy businessman Elias is back in town because he wants to buy a Christmas farm. Who owns said Christmas farm? Isabel and her family. Yeah, that's right. So he comes face to face with his ex again. And obviously, like I said, things did not end well. So this is a second chance romance. This is a small town romance. It's always been you, forced proximity, and it has all those fun Christmas vibes. And he is very grumpy and she's very sunshine. So you also have that incredible trope, if I do say so myself. These next 2 I'm going to talk about are by the same author, and one of them is one of the ones that I can't find, which is what's really pissing me off. Like, where is it? Where could it be? There's only so many places a book can be hiding. Where is it? You're on your own, kid. You always have been. Does it just like get darker in here, you guys? Did the sun leave us? Anyway, by the same author is what I was trying to say. I can't find the other one, but Holiday Romance is one, and it's by Catherine Walsh. And then Snowed In is another one, also by Catherine Walsh. So I feel like Catherine Walsh knows how to write holiday romances, okay? Because both that I've read by her have been a fucking hit. If you're gonna do holiday romances, they need to be like this, okay? And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I listened to the audiobook of both of these like 2 years ago, I think. And I remember the audiobooks being really good. So if you want to do these on audio, yes, they would be perfect. Okay, Holiday Romance follows Molly and Andrew, and they are friends. They have been friends for many years, but they're like very once in a while friends, okay? Let me explain. They never talk besides once a year. I know that doesn't make it seem like they're friends, but they are friends, I swear. They only talk once a year for the past 10 years when they go home together from Chicago to Ireland, and then they talk the entire flight home, and they always take the same flight, and they always sit next to each other because they both live in the same small town in Ireland, and that is how they're friends. They're flight friends. Catch friends, not flights. Oh wait, they already said this. She's meant to be catching flights, not catching feelings. Damn, I thought I just came up with something so clever. Alas, you win some, you lose some. I lost this one. Anyway, so that's Holiday Romance. It is a friends to lovers. It is a meet cute, I guess, in a way, because it's like a very sweet meeting each other on a flight kind of thing. And it is a fun plot because they both are supposed to be getting home from Chicago to Ireland. Just like I said, every 10 years they've been doing this. But then of course, this time their flight gets extremely delayed. They can't make it and they're going to try to find their way home together. This is so fucking cute. It is so fucking cute. And like I said, the audiobook is so good. And Catherine Walsh didn't just do her damn thing with this one, but she also did it with Snowed In. Snowed In, on the other hand, follows Megan and Christian. And in this one, they both hate going home for the holidays because every time they go home, Megan is basically not very well liked in her small town because of something that happened in her past. And Christian, he's well liked, but he doesn't enjoy the fact that everybody feels bad for him because he's always alone, okay? So when they bump into each other in a pub in Dublin, they decide, oh my God, let's actually just go home together since we're going to the same small town. And pretend to date each other. So therefore, your people will leave you alone because they won't think you're there to ruin their lives. And my people will leave me alone and not think that I'm a lonely loser and I have someone. So yay, perfect. Let's just spend the holidays together. As strangers, fake dating. Snowed In and holiday romance, I'm pretty sure both of them like sort of connect. And you don't have to read them in order at all. Both of them are like Christmas rom-coms. You can read whichever one you want, or only one if that interests you. But I'm pretty sure the characters in this one are like cousins with the characters in this one, or some shit like that. I know that they know each other. So that's a little fun tidbit, but you don't need to read them in order. You don't need to read either of them if you want, but I highly recommend. And what I recommend goes, yes. Now, if I can only find Snowed In, maybe next Christmas. So what I was gonna say before, when I got sidetracked, is if you're gonna read any from this list, have it be these, please, I beg you, plus Snowed In. These are all probably my favorite holiday romances I've ever read. So if I can vouch for any, it'll be these. So just trust me. We're building a relationship here. If you're new here, okay, we're building trust. We're all best friends on this channel, so you just gotta trust me. The last 4 books I have here, I have 4 more books here to discuss before we get into my TBR for December. This next one is probably the softest, sweetest, coziest book. Like if you're looking for laying down right here, okay, like picture me laying down with this blanket, okay? Picture me laying my head on this stuffed animal. Picture me cozied up with a coffee and my sweatshirt. What book do I have in my hand? It's Love Light Farms, okay, by B.K. Borenson. If you've seen this book before, people are not lying about it. I fucking promise, okay? I picked up this book a couple years ago and I was like,
it looks good, but it can't be that cozy.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This book feels like a warm hug. Okay, it follows Stella and it follows Luca, and they're best friends, have been best friends for years. And Stella owns a Christmas tree farm that she's obsessed with. It has been passed down to her family and she loves it so very much. And now she's in the risk of losing it. Okay, so she enters a contest to win a bunch of money to be able to keep this Christmas tree farm open. Okay, however, in the application of the contest, she lied and she said she owns the Christmas tree farm with her boyfriend because she wants it to seem like a cute holiday romantic destination. So she's like, oh my god, perfect. I'm just gonna say I own it with my boyfriend. The only thing she didn't think of is she doesn't have a boyfriend. So now fucking what? Well, worry not. Luca, her best friend, is like, I'll help you. Let's just like fake date for the contest. So it is best friends to lovers. It is fake dating. It is so cozy, so cute. It is small town. Like, look at this. It says, Love Light Farms is a romantic comedy featuring a handsome, freckled data analyst, a messy, optimistic Christmas tree farm owner, and a small town with the best hazelnut lattes on the East Coast. This sweet and steamy romance is a holiday happily ever after. Guys, come on now. Like, does that not make you want to read this book? And I'm pretty sure, again, I think I listened to this a couple years ago and I remember the audiobook being super, super good. So if you want to do this one on audio, I won't complain. This is part of a series. This is book number 1. And then there's like 2 other books after this. I don't really know what they are. What are they? In the Weeds, I think, is one of them. And then Into the Dust, Into the Unknown. Oh, that's a Frozen song. Into the In the Weeds. Oh, and Mixed Signals. Oh. Where did I get Into the Unknown from? Okay, well, the point is, this is part of a series, so the other books, I think, follow other characters that you meet in here. I have not read the other ones yet, and this one's the only one that is Christmas themed, so, yeah. Into the Unknown. B.K. Borenson, if you're watching this. I'm kidding. I knew it was... Fuck, what was it? Mixed Signals. Okay. Hello, there's literally a garbage truck outside taking out the garbage while I'm filming. Does he not realize that important things are going on up in this house? Now, if you are looking for a spicy, steamy, fun, hilarious holiday book, look no further. This is the one for you. It's 'Tis the Season for Revenge by Morgan Elizabeth. This one's a special edition. I couldn't find my regular edition. Where is it? Again, I couldn't fucking tell you. But anyway, it follows Abby and Damien and is a dual POV, and it is Legally Blonde meets Christmas. Okay, picture Legally Blonde, but in a Christmas kind of format and in this day and age, and that's this book. Abby is everything Elle Woods is. Abby is Elle Woods, is what I'm trying to say. Abby is Elle Woods coded, okay? She's obsessed with pink. She loves to dress up. She loves to look cute. And guess what? On Halloween, her boyfriend breaks up with her, just like Elle in Legally Blonde.
Sweetie.
And her boyfriend, of course, is a typical fucking douchebag. And he breaks up with her and says he won't take her to his Christmas holiday party that she really wanted to go in his work. She always wants to go and meet his friends, his co-workers, and you know, she wants to be there for him. And he's like, no, I'm actually going to fucking break up with you in the most embarrassing way possible. And you're not going to be able to go to the holiday party. Sorry. And then she decides, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fuck your boss. I'm going to start dating your boss and have him take me to the holiday party and rub it in your fucking face. So it is a revenge story. It is ex-boyfriend's boss. It is age gap. It is grumpy sunshine. And it is very spicy. Yes. Okay, Morgan Elizabeth does spice like no other. This book was my first Morgan Elizabeth one, and it has been my favorite since then. There has been some that have not been hits for me, and some that have been very big hits. This one is one of them. Okay, another one that's one of them that I cannot find also is Big Nick Energy. I read this one last Christmas, and I'm pretty sure it was one of the only holiday books I liked that I read last Christmas. So do with that information what you will. Big Nick Energy follows Shay and the fuck is his name? Big Nick Energy follows Shay and Nick. Yep, Big Nick Energy. Okay, that flew right over my fucking head. I was like, what is this guy's name? Anyway, it follows Shay and Nick. And if I remember correctly, it is dual POV. This is a very interesting concept, okay? Shay dated this guy, Connor, one time. She had one Tinder date with this guy, Connor, and things didn't work out, but they stayed friends. And Connor's a very nice guy. And he's like, Shay's alone for the holidays. She got divorced. She got divorced? Did she get divorced? Yeah, I think a year or 2 years ago or something like that, and she has 2 little girls, and he's just a nice guy. He's like, I'm gonna bring you to my house for the holidays and you're gonna spend time with my family because we live in a Christmas tree farm. You're gonna feel the Christmas magic. Your little girls are gonna love it. It's gonna be great. So he brings her there and she meets his dad. So Nick is her Tinder date's dad, okay? And she is a single mom, and it is spicy, it is cute, it is supposed to be forbidden, but not really, because the son is actually super fucking okay with everything. Like, he's so fun and actually such a good person. He's not a piece of shit. It's not like birthday girl vibes where it's like ex's dad, but in a bad way. This is like ex's dad, but in a wholesome way. You know, it just makes polite dinner conversation. It's just fun that we all know each other this way. Anyway, it is single mom, it is ex's dad, and it is small town, has all those Christmas feels, but also it is very spicy. So if I can find it, I'll show it to you soon, but let's just not even hope for that because I probably won't. The last book I'm going to talk about today is Kiss Her Once for Me by Alison Cochran. I think this is the only book I read by this author, and let me just say that I want to read more because I really enjoyed this. This is also a hilarious plot, okay? It follows Ellie, and Ellie last Christmas met this woman that she absolutely fell for in one night, okay? She spent one Christmas night with this woman and they just really fucking connected, okay? But nothing ever came of it and they never saw each other again. And now it is a year later and Ellie is not doing well in her life. Her financial life is just going to fucking chaos, okay? And so her boss in this local coffee shop says, oh my God, I can actually get my inheritance if you just marry me and then I'll give you some of it. So your financial troubles will be in all fixed and I'll be all fixed and it won't even be real. Let's just get fake married and I'll get my money, okay? Except you're gonna come home with me for the holidays because obviously I have to introduce them to my fiance, you know? So if I can get my inheritance. And then he introduces her to his sister, and his sister is the girl that she was with last Christmas. Okay, tell me that's not fun. Tell me that's not dramatic, but also so mysterious and interesting. Tell me that doesn't get you, okay? This is a sapphic Christmas rom-com book, and it is so fucking good. This was my book of the month pick, as you can see. Last Christmas, I think it was, or maybe the Christmas before that. I don't know, but I remember I absolutely fucking ate this up. So now I want to read more books by this author because it was so good, and I've never seen a plot like this. And I loved Ellie and Jack so much. They were so wholesome, so cute. I love a good sapphic romance. Yes. Wow, looks like the 4th of July. Guys, those are all of the holiday books I would recommend. I know that's not way too many, but just know that every single one I recommended is actually something I really vouch for. They're actually all really good. And now I have a list of books that I think will hopefully be good that I'm going to be reading this holiday season. Here's my TBR. I only put 4 holiday books on my TBR. Well, 5. There's one that I don't have here with me. 5 holiday books on my TBR, but that's because I really do think that these will be good and I think that they will be read by me. I want to start making TBRs that I'll actually complete. I say that, but I'm lying. I'm literally lying. I love making TBRs and then failing at them. It's just so fun. Anyway, one that I for sure will get to because I already got it on Audible and I'm already going to listen to the audiobook. It is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. I love Megan Quinn. Some books from her are very big misses for me, but most are hits. Most are very fun and hilarious and spicy. So if you're looking for like a fun book, she's an author I usually go to. And this says, every Kringle in Kringlestown celebrated Christmas a lot, but Cole Black on Whistler Lane, unfortunately, did not. Okay, so let's see. It follows Cole, and he wants to hibernate his winter away, but of course he has a Christmas nemesis, Story. Her name is Story. Look how interesting. Her name is Story, like Stroee, Story. Nice. Okay, anyway, she moves in next door, and his new neighbor turns his real nightmare before Christmas. She decides to make his Christmas. Wait, this is fun. This is a Christmas Kringle contest that they enter together. And he obviously is like a super big grump and doesn't like Christmas. And she fucking loves it. Come on, guys. How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. It is quite long for a Christmas romance, I feel. Like, it's almost 500 pages. So let's see if it's worth all of those fucking pages. But I got the audiobook and I'm pretty sure it's duet narration. And I love Megan Quinn audiobooks. So I think this will be very good. Stay tuned. I also have heard it's very spicy. This next one I picked up at Barnes & Noble the other day because it looked fun. I know not a single thing about it, but the cover called out to me. Come on now. The Nightmare Before Christmas. And look at the edges. It is adorable, okay? This seems like it's like a fantasy kind of dynamic, okay? Because it's two princes, two rival holidays. What could possibly go right? So it is a sexy, quirky rom-com where the golden-hearted Prince of Christmas falls for the totally off-limits Prince of Halloween. So he's like the Prince of Halloween. The other one is the Prince of Christmas. And it's them coming together. Nicholas Klaus, Klaus Michelson, and then Hex, the Prince of Halloween. So you have like two holiday princes, which is why I think it has a little bit of fantasy in it. And it is MM, and it looks just very fun and rom-com-y. And I just got it. Okay, I saw it and it called out to me. The cover spoke to me. What are you gonna do? The cover said, "Buy me, Larry. You need to read me this Christmas." Who am I to say no? Next, I have a Christmas book that has been on my TBR for way too long. I'm actually a little disgusted by this one. It is The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score. I love Lucy Score, but I don't know why this book has been on my TBR for like 3 years. It just never pulled me in. You know what I mean? Like, I want to read it, but every time I pick it up, I don't read it. So hopefully this will be the year. She's going to save Christmas just to spite him. Single dad and town manager Noah has always taken his responsibility seriously. Okay. That is until renovation expert reality TV star Catalina shows up with a camera crew and a budget big enough to put his town together. Wait, she's a reality TV star and he's like a single dad in small town guy? Wait, okay. And they're enemies? Small town, single dad, enemies. She's a reality star. Need I say more? Yes, yes, yes. Come on now, I need to read this. Let's read the first sentence. Kat stabbed the answer button on her phone screen while the makeup artist filled in her eyebrows. Hey, Lore. Tell me we'll go for shooting. That wasn't a very good first sentence, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm excited nonetheless. Let's read a random sentence. Maybe that'll pull us in. No. No. Okay, I can't find a sentence that calls out to me, but just know I do want to read The Christmas Fix. Maybe that's why every time I don't read it. Maybe every time I open it, I'm like, I don't know if this will vibe with me, but everybody says it's good. It has to be good. I want to be one of the people. I'm going to read this year. I'm going to read it. If I don't read it, you yell at me, okay? This one is a final edition that I just got in the mail recently. This was sent to me and I thought it looked cute. And I want to get into historical romances. Hear me out. I want to start reading cute historical romances, okay? They feel like they could be so good, like Bridgerton kind of vibe. And this is that, but with Christmas. Look at that. Come on, doesn't that look good? It says, December 1952, when Queen Elizabeth II arrives in the estate, okay, in Northville, Christmas preparations begin. The young queen, still finding her feet as the new monarch, must find the right words for her first Christmas Day podcast. Olivia Carter is a young mother aspiring to be a reporter, and she snatches an opportunity, to cover the royal Christmas celebrations. And then in the royal kitchens is the chef. So it's the chef, his name is Jack, and then it's Olive, a young mother who aspires to be a reporter. And then there's Queen Elizabeth thrown in there for some reason. I don't really know. But it says, "'Tis the seat." Why are you so bright? Oh my goodness me. I cannot see me. I look like Casper the Ghost. Okay, it says, "'Tis the season, the Crown meets When Harry Met Sally." I remember that's why I wanted to read it, because I saw When Harry Met Sally. I haven't watched The Crown yet, but people say it's really good. If you like it, let me know, because I am looking for a new show to watch. I'm in my post-Game of Thrones depression. Anyway, it is dual POV. Yay! And it is a historical romance, historical holiday romance. Come on, guys. Wherever you are, either at home or away, in snow or in sunshine, I give you my affectionate greetings with very good wishes for Christmas and New Year's Eve. Aw. Queen Elizabeth. Cute. Okay, we'll see if I get to this one, but I feel like I will. Hopefully this will be my first historical romance. Stay tuned. Okay, my beautiful Shadi Bays. Here are all the books we talked about today and the ones that, you know, weren't included. Oh my god, wait! No! I forgot! How could I forget? Hold on. Guys, I forgot. I forgot this one. Lauren, if you're watching this, my bad. My December Darling by literally one of my best friends, Lauren Asher. I'm appalled that I forgot this one. You want to know why? It's because she sent it to me and it hasn't arrived yet. It hasn't arrived at my house, so I don't have it in my hands. So then I forgot because it's here, okay? But I'm going to listen to this one because I have the audiobook too. So I'm going to listen to it, and then my paperback will be my trophy in my hands because I love me a good Lauren Asher book. Anyway, My December Darling. She tells me that this is a small town Christmas novella, but it is over 200 pages, so it's a novella. But it's all Lauren can do to write a novella. You know what I mean? Her books are thick. So this is a novella for her. It's 200 pages, but it's a novella. Anyway, this is like a Grey's Anatomy meets Christmas kind of thing, because he's a doctor in this small town and she's a nurse in said small town, and it is their romance. I'm very excited about it. It's like a standalone, so you do not need to read any of Lauren's books to read this one. So if you're maybe just getting into contemporary romances, maybe you want to try Lauren Asher, maybe this will be the one. But anyway, I'm gonna listen to it. My December Darling. God, I can't believe I forgot that. That was embarrassing. Anyway, now here I go. Here are all the books that I recommended and will be reading and all of that. Do let me know if you have any more Christmas books that you want me to read, or maybe Christmas videos idea you want me to do. I'm so back, you know? So I'm looking forward to filming lots of fun stuff. Should I put my Christmas tree back on? I kind of want my Christmas tree back on, like for the end of this video, just for the vibes. We have to. If this is your first video from me, I'm honestly really upset about that. I really hope it's not. I really hope everybody here is already someone that's been here. Merry almost Christmas, besties. I love you. Have a great day. Your forehead kiss.